Happy Friday, everyone. Andy and Steve from WagerTalk.com. We're going to do Road to Millions to get everyone ready for the weekend, coming off a really nice win last night. Steve, let's jump right into it. What do we have for everybody for today?
Yeah, so we'll start off with last night's bets and talk about the Otani bomb late in the ninth inning. We'll go over the weekend wagers, moving on to the streak of the day, and then we'll wrap it up with some Wimbledon coverage.
Yeah, we're going to bring in Corbin, who does all of our tennis plays, to close out the show. Real quick, Otani, my gosh, we weren't going to play it because the bet was pretty juiced. We found another couple sports books with a much better price. We end up firing away on Otani. Be honest, were you like me and regretting that we made the bet?
Yeah, it wasn't looking good early when he was, intentional walk. He had walked twice, struck out twice. It looked like his streak was going to come to an end. But ninth inning comes up, first two guys get out. Trout gets that single right in front of him, and then the blast, the home run, cashes the over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs for us. One thing I did notice in that game, is that usually Otani bats in front of Trout in the order, so that gives him that protection where they can't really afford to walk Otani for some reason. I think it was because Otani had such good numbers against Lynn. They switched it up, moved him into the 3-hole behind Trout, gives him a little less. He's got Drury behind him, who's a pretty good hitter, but nothing obviously like Mike Trout. So it gives him a little less protection in the order, and that's what gave them the opportunity to walk him and to give him that intentional walk also.
Yeah, he walked twice, struck out twice. We're going in the ninth inning, and I'm going, oh, God. So anyway, so we cashed it. So what does that mean for us? Well, we're up 4% now. Cash 2% play on Wednesday, cash 2% on Thursday. So we're feeling really, really good with where we're at. We got a really nice weekend ahead of us. So first off, a lot of you got the 30-day pass. Fantastic. If you haven't gotten anything yet and you want to get the weekend plays, use the promo code ANDY3. It's a 3-day pass for $39. We run this every Friday. Weekends are when we have the most plays. This is going to be a pretty busy weekend. So grab that promo code ANDY3 for a 3-day pass. We are going to be in play for the MLB today. We'll have another play of the day. 5% Wimbledon pack is up. We're going to be going over that with Corbin. 5% UF play is up, and Formula One. We will have Formula One. We're probably going to have qualifying plays, and we're definitely going to have race plays. So it should be a really, really nice weekend. We will be monitoring the percentages. So I expect Formula One and UFC bets to stay the same, and then Wimbledon probably won't make any adjustments on the percentages, but that's what we have coming up. So we're well on our way to this week. We got a really nice weekend coming up, so encourage everyone to get on board with the plays. Let's do the streak of the day here. Matt Chapman, you've talked about him a little bit, and we're talking about this category that you and I have had success in, the hits, runs, RBIs. So streak of the day, it's just going to miss our card. Let's talk Matt Chapman and the under on 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs.
Yeah, we're going to go under on Chapman today. It's negative 105 on DraftKings. He's got a really brutal matchup against Paxton. 0 for 14 in his career with 9 strikeouts too. So it's a brutal matchup. Paxton's been great, especially against righties, holding them to a 180 batting average on the season. Why it doesn't make the card, Chapman, he has went over in 3 of his last 6 games, and he has some good short-term success against the Red Sox bullpen. Paxton is generally about a 6-inning guy, so the Red Sox pen is going to need 2 or 3 innings at least to shut him down and keep him under this 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. I do like the under here though. Lots to like with the under.
Yeah, lots of like. It's a really good price. Checks all the boxes, but we're trying to be really, really picky. So unfortunately, this one is not going to make the card. So that is your streak of the day. We're planning on having a great weekend. Wimbledon starts Monday. The 5% play is up right now. So make sure that you're keeping your updates on. Steve, great job this week. We're going to have a great weekend. For now, we're going to take a little chat with Corbin, and we're going to talk about Wimbledon. Joining us, Corbin, tennis handicapper extraordinaire. All he's done has been number one since we started posting plays on Wager Talk. Number one last 365 days. Number one in 2023. Number one at the last major. The list goes on and on. But we have Wimbledon starting on Monday. We have a 5% play up. So everyone that got our 30-day pass or has the Wimbledon back, we just want to tell everyone what to expect here with our plays we kind of do things a little bit different than most, but it works. So, Corbin,
Yeah.
first off, just tell people what kind of plays that you normally put out and what they need to expect when the plays get released.
Yeah, so the kind of plays I tend to like are parlays, really often and early, quite honestly, with all the favorites, early rounds, the mismatches are so wild. With Wimbledon in particular, we're going to add a few more overs, especially the longer the tournament goes, because on grass, these games just fly over. Also looking to explore the both players to win a set market, but quite early and often in these major tournaments. So
Yeah, and there's been tournaments where we've gotten off to a really good start and we got way up, and then kind of halfway through, it's like, you know what, we're going to take the profits and run. So
yeah,
on Monday, it, get ready. That's probably when you're going to see plays coming out a
yes,
lot.
yeah,
Another thing that really does affect us is the time difference.
yeah.
So if you can, try and tell when we would expect some of these plays to come out.
Yeah, so the plays will likely come out between 7 p.m. and 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. my time, which is about 11 a.m. Pacific to about 6 p.m. Pacific. Sorry, so about that 4 hour window for you guys. So
Yeah, just guys, keep your notifications on. If you get a play sent to your phone, make sure you have your text message notifications on. So when the play comes in, you get the notification. You can put it in quick because these plays come out kind of at some different times. We'll have parlays from day to day, like maybe one's on a Tuesday and one plays on a Wednesday. So it's
correct.
important. Yeah, so it's important that you get the notifications. Don't miss the emails. I really recommend getting them sent to your phone so you can just do it right there. There's a million ways that you can bet tennis, Corbin. So some people may try and do this on their own. I will tell you, I've never put in a tennis play in my life by myself. I just follow yours.
Yeah,
What are some mistakes that people tend to make when they're betting tennis?
there's so many different common mistakes, especially in the majors. I think betting on the top ranked players, they don't take into account the surface. It being on grass doesn't mean the top 10 are going to cakewalk the whole way through. Some of these top 10 play one tournament, Wimbledon, a year on grass, and their game's just not suited to it. I'm also quite against outrights, except for specific circumstances. For example, Swiatek at the French Open was minus 195, and even in the final alone, you could have got her at plus money. So I don't really see the value in some outrights. And also straight sets betting in grass, the games are a lot closer. They can come down to very fine moments, and lower ranked players can easily nick a set here or there. So I tend to stay away from those kind of markets.
Yeah, we always say best way to make money is to not lose it. So,
Exactly.
listen, everyone can do what they want with their own bankroll. I'm just telling you, I won't even make a tennis bet on my own. So be really careful if you're venturing into tennis and you've never done it before, especially when we get to a tournament like Wimbledon when we're on a little bit of a different surface. So,
Yeah.
Corbin, you mentioned the different surface on grass. You mentioned that it maybe just be a little bit slower paced. Is this just does this play in the hands of certain players, or is this just kind of an overall theme that we can expect?
Yeah, grass is so different to almost every surface. It's almost the polar opposite. The big serves are crucial. The points are actually quite shorter because if you have an effective serve, it's the ball flies at you so much faster off the grass that to return the ball is so much harder. That's why you see so many more aces and unreturned serves. So the quicker you can get the points done, the better. The serve is the crucial part. And in a major like this, in the slams, they're all best of 5 sets. The people that can win their early games in straight sets or a lot faster, it just saves their fitness so much going into the deeper rounds. So
Yeah, we saw it with Alcaraz, I believe, in the last one. Just
yeah,
completely cramped up, didn't have a chance to advance.
exactly,
It was
exactly.
over. So great work, Corbin. On the road to millions, tennis is one of these sports that we always play the full percentages no matter what. It's been a crucial part of our bankroll. I keep expecting it. Just keep moving forward. We do have very high expectations. So these plays start Monday. Again, keep your notifications on. Make sure you're able to get all of these plays on. And once Monday hits, expect a pretty busy week of tennis plays. We start with a lot more plays and then they start to tail off. So we're going to hope to get out in front of all these units. So, Corbin, great job. And I know how much time you spend researching these plays. It's brutal.
Yeah.
So appreciate all your work, Corbin.
Just a few hours.
few hours, followed by another few hours, by another few hours. So
Exactly.
great work. We really want to keep this #1 status at Wager Talk. Looking forward to a great Wimbledon tournament. Thanks, everybody. Let's have a great weekend, and let's get ready for Monday at Wimbledon. Thanks, Corbin.
Good luck.